Welcome everybody to the Brentwood Bay Village Emporium on this beautiful Friday evening. My name is Daniel Cook and I'll be your host this evening. This is the first installment of Live and Interactive online via Facebook, so thank you for joining us. Tonight we have a very special guest, local blues and folk artist, singer-songwriter Sue Decker.
I was born in Louisiana, raised in Algiers. Everywhere I've been, the peoples all say there ain't nothing in Ramblin', either running around. Well, I believe I'll marry, woo, Lord, and settle down. Well, you know, the first time I left home, I went to Tennessee. People's all begging, come and stay with me, but there ain't nothing in Ramblin', either running around. Well, I believe I'll marry, woo, Lord, and settle down. All the people in the alley are walking and crying. Some are starving, some are dying. There ain't nothing in Ramblin', either running around. Well, I believe I'll marry, woo, Lord, and settle down. Hollywood and try to get on the screen. I'm gonna stay right here and eat these old charity beans. There ain't nothing in Ramblin', either running around. Well, I believe I'll marry, woo, Lord, and settle down. Well, I went into the alley, my hand in my coat. Police tried to shoot me, thought it was something I stole. There ain't nothing in Ramblin', either running around. Well, I believe I'll marry, woo, Lord, and settle down. Well, you know, the people on the highway are walking and crying. Some are starving and some are dying. There ain't nothing in Ramblin', either running around. Well, I believe I'll marry, woo, Lord, and settle down. Yeah, I believe I'll marry, woo, Lord, and settle down. Greetings, everybody. Hello, welcome. It's pretty exciting to be playing music again, and I'm just really happy to be here at the Brentwood Bay Village Emporium, where I have had the pleasure of playing with an audience in the building. So it's a little bit different, but I'm sure hoping you guys are all out there and enjoying this format. We've all got to shuck and jive a little and adapt with what's going on, keeping each other safe, and yeah, happy to be here. So that tune was a Memphis Minnie song, and she actually is having a birthday coming up this week, and she was such an amazing guitar player, and I just admire her so much. This is a song that I wrote called "Too Close to the Bone," and I wrote it after I drove by a woman who looked to be homeless, and just had that thought of, you know, how does that happen? And there, but for the grace of God, go I. And so that's how this song got its start. It's called "Too Close to the Bone." Lately I've been living too close to the bone, too close to the bone. Sometimes I feel like dying, but I can't bear to do one more thing alone. Sometimes I feel like dying, 'cause I'm living too close, too close, too close to the bone. This empty room has gotten too big for my soul, too big for my soul. Somebody come and find me before I go live in some rabbit hole. Somebody come and find me, 'cause I'm living too close, too close, too close to the bone. All it takes is one false move, and I'm gone. False move and I am gone. I will tumble down this mountain to the valley below, and it won't take long. I'll tumble down this mountain, 'cause I'm living too close, too close, too close to the bone. Too close to the bone, too close to the bone. Sometimes I feel like dying, but I can't bear to do one more thing alone. Yeah, sometimes I feel like dying, 'cause I'm living too close, too close, too close to the bone. So turn the lights down so low, I can't see, so low I cannot see when love comes out of hiding and sits down right next to me. When love, sits down right next to me. Too close to the bone.
Thank you so much, Sue. That was great. Nice and swampy sounding.
Oh, thanks, Daniel.
Yeah, for this nice warm Friday evening. I'd like to thank you folks for joining us. We really do appreciate that, and we would love to hear from you. So if you have comments throughout the evening, just do send them on in. I've got a couple here already. There's a big shout out. It says "Go Sue" from Gavin Hodgins from Victoria. He's watching, enjoying.
Excellent.
And we've got our local government shout out. So thank you, Adam Olson. He's watching. So we do appreciate
Adam.
that very much. Thank you. And so later on this evening, Sue and I will be chatting, talking about music and how she's managing through these very different times, as it is a difficult time for a lot of us musicians, as most of the gigs have dried up. So we're finding new and different ways. That's what's going on tonight. So I think we're just going to now get back to some tunes.
That
I think
sounds great.
Sue has appropriately changed guitars. She brought about 47 guitars with her, so she's on number 7.
Yeah, I'm still working on the roadie.
Yeah.
So if anybody out there is,
She's looking for a roadie, folks.
Yep.
So send in.
it would have to be a,
We'll take
a
your
co-op
applications.
position, unfortunately, but you know.
So sometimes described as outlaw country. Sue Decker, everybody.
Thanks, Daniel. I'm tossing and a turning, my troubled mind won't sleep. You know, I've been dreaming about a river so fast and so deep. Well, it carries me away from home. What shall I do? Well, I'm standing in the doorway between the sun and the moon. I'm standing in the doorway in the middle of the night. Something coming over me from on high. Could it be that goddess child that I used to know? Well, she's wandering up to heaven. Lord, I've got to go. Yeah, she's wandering up to heaven with nothing left to lose. You can bet she wears her best dress and her traveling shoes. She been gone so long, Lord, I missed her so. Well, she's wandering up to heaven, Lord, I've got to go. Nothing left to lose. You can bet she wears her best dress and her traveling shoes. She's been gone so long, Lord, I've missed her so. Well, she's wandering up to heaven, Lord, I've got to go. Yeah, I said she's wandering up to heaven, Lord, oh Lord, I've got to go. Wandering up to heaven. And I'm going to do another song here in the Dobro, and going way back, even before Memphis Minnie's time. And this is a song that was written by Victoria Spivey, and she was a blues artist, piano player, songwriter, producer. She had her own studio. Even had a young Bob Dylan come in and play a little bit in her studio on some stuff, and yeah, it's quite a remarkable story. So I like to pay homage to her, and this is a song that it's actually a little bit of a medley. Can it be a medley if there's only 2 songs? I'm not clear on the definition, but anyway, somebody out there might know this, you know. So I've put 2 songs of hers together that both of them are about TB, and of course that was in the 20s and 30s. That was something that was a big problem, and so yeah, I put two of her songs together around TB, the Dirty TB Blues, and TB's Got Me. Something is on my mind. It's midnight, I wonder where the nerves can be. TB's got me and all my friends have thrown me down. Oh, TB's got me and all my friends have thrown me down. Well, they treated me so nice when I was able to run around. Oh, you know my poor lungs are hurting me so. Yes, oh, my poor lungs are hurting me so. Well, I don't get no peace or comfort no matter where I go. Well, you know my good man, he don't want me no more. Oh no, my good man, he don't want me no more. Well, I wish I was dead in the land I'm doomed to go. But the Lord's forgiveness might get rid of TB. Oh, well, they railroaded me to the sanitarium. Too late, mother, I'm finished my run. It's too late, look what I gone down. I've got the dirty TB. Well, you know I run around for months and months, from gin mill to honky-tonk. It's too late, look what I gone done. I've got the dirty TB. PB Blues. How's everybody doing out there? You comfy on your couch? I hope so. Hope you're enjoying. Because I sure am.
Sounds great, Sue.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Daniel. So, I got a song here that I wrote. It's called The Stain. And, I have no control over songs and how they come to me. And sometimes it happens that it's just the first line of the song that comes to me when I'm doing some very mundane thing. And this time I will unmute. Thanks very much to Nick Gilchrist on sound. Appreciate that so much. So this one, the first line is, I emptied out the closet. And then the song just started sparking at that point. So this one's called The Stain. I emptied out the closet and I got down on my knees. I washed away the messes left behind, but there's one I can't get rid of. In the bottom of my heart, anyone can see it when I turn on the light. Oh, I've been broke down and flattered, loved and left battered. I've been down in the dirt, but here's the truth. Oh, none of it left a stain, quite like the shame of loving you. 'Cause nothing leaves a stain like being used. First time I met you, you left a mark somehow. That's all you left every time you disappeared. I didn't know any better, so I kept on giving, begging you to take some more of the best of me. Oh, I've been broke down and flattered, loved and left battered. I've been down in the dirt, but here's the truth. Oh, that none of it left a stain, quite like the shame of loving you. 'Cause nothing leaves a stain like being used. I know you didn't love me. Oh, but let's be fair. How could you see me through your haze? I know I deserve more than all your smoke and mirrors. Back then I just couldn't see straight. Well, I've been broke down and flattered, loved and left battered. I've been down in the dirt, but here's the truth. Oh, that none of it left a stain, quite like the shame of loving you. 'Cause nothing leaves a stain like being used. Oh, none of it left a stain, quite like the shame of loving you. 'Cause nothing leaves a stain emptied out the closet. I got down on my knees. The Stain.
Nice one, Sue.
Thank you.
That was a bit of a heart wrencher, I would say.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit bitter.
I sensed there was a little bit of a personal experience in there.
Yeah.
It did come across very nicely.
Okay, good. I think.
Absolutely. So perhaps we can chat a little bit. How do you feel about that?
Absolutely, yeah, that
that'd
sounds
be great.
great. Yeah.
Now, I know this is the second time you and I have met.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
it's
We've got lots to talk about, Dan.
yeah, exactly. We do. And yeah, it's really great to hear you. And
Oh, thanks.
Just, feel like I get the inside scoop to a lot of the songs, and so the blues is your thing, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I would say roots and blues. You know, I tend to write all over the map, but it's generally in that roots and blues sort of category. And the blues is something that I'm very passionate about, though, and
Yes.
especially early blues. You know, I just love that stuff. I cannot get enough of it. So,
What is it that speaks to you about that? Because that clearly resonates with you.
you know, it's a tough one to answer. I don't know.
It just does.
It just does. I mean, I think it's partly the rawness of it, I guess. You know, and you know, I play a lot of blues women kind of stuff
Yes.
from that era, and their lives and their stories are just, you know, they're pretty fascinating. So.
And tragic.
Very tragic, yeah. You know, a lot of those women, Bessie Smith and Memphis Minnie lived a pretty long life, as did Victoria Spivey, who I played earlier. But yeah, for a lot of those women, they had a pretty short life and a pretty rough one. So
Yes,
yeah,
exactly. Yeah, so one thing we talked about earlier on, just the new state of the music business, and we're all trying to sort that out. And
trying is the operative
yes,
word there.
trying like this, and we really appreciate you folks joining in this way.
Absolutely.
Because this is somewhat of the new normal for musicians. I know Sue and myself and many others, gigs have been canceled for 2020. So we're trying to figure out how we're going to do it.
Yep.
So we're really grateful to John and Alice at the Brentwood Bay Village Emporium for putting this together.
Absolutely, yeah. And thanks to you to be here to be my audience and my
I'm
my
glad.
conversation partner.
My pleasure. Yeah, it's a real pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you said earlier on, things just come to you when you're writing a song.
Yeah, I mean, it varies, you know. Sometimes it's like I say, just that mundane kind of everyday line that just comes into my head, and then other times it's really deep, very deep personal experiences that, you know, beg to come out and be told. And then, you know, other times it's listening to other musicians, you
Yes.
know, listening to especially live shows, you know. I have been in a few live shows where I start to have a song come into my head, and I have to like leave the premises for a little bit and write it down,
live.
and
Yeah, real
and
time.
then come back and enjoy the rest of the show. But I mean, those are such gifts, you know, when you're listening to a
Yeah.
performer, regardless of what it inspires. I think, you know, any time that a performer inspires something in somebody in the audience to be creative, to do whatever, you know, that is the magic, you know,
Do they get a writing credit?
of yeah,
I'll let you sort that one out.
yeah, exactly.
We got some more shout outs here.
Oh, awesome.
Chris Spencer, I'm going to
Oh,
say Chris
cool.
Spencer Lowe says,
Hi, Chris.
great.
From the East Coast.
Oh, right on. East Coaster. Excellent. Mike Preston says, clap, clap, clap. Who's
Very
clapping?
nice.
Feel free to clap out there in the great virtual universe. And the comments are coming in fast and furious. Oh, goodness, you are connected. This looks like going to give you a big hug from the Prime Minister. Yes. Trudeau. I think this is from Trudeau. No, wait, sorry. No, that was Julie and Jeff Piper joining from Vancouver. I apologize. I'm going to get these glasses.
Well, no hugs.
No, but here in spirit,
But
loving
B,
the tunes.
Excellent. Nice.
Gene Compton says, good to hear you, Sue. Nice work.
Aw, thanks.
Must feel great. I mean,
Yeah.
this is a different way,
It's,
right?
it's totally cool. Yeah, I love it. The
This
favorite
is-
part of shows for me is, I mean, besides playing and putting it out there and bringing some joy to people, is chatting with people
Yeah.
in between. So, yeah, that's good.
Shannon Hodgins really enjoyed Stained, one of her favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
Excellent.
That was, you can really feel it here. It was, yeah.
Oh, good. That one is on my CD.
Outskirts of Love,
Yes,
right here.
and there it is.
Yes. We happen to have one set to, who knew? And I was curious about the title. Why The Outskirts of Love?
Well, that's one of the songs on the CD. And
Okay. Well, that's a good reason.
There's another story. Yeah, there's another story. That one started, often the way songs kind of start coming to me is, I don't think it's being nosy. I'd say observant maybe. But when I just see people, around, when I'm out and about, and I just wonder about their lives, about their story and what are they doing there. And Outskirts of Love was one where I was living in Edmonton and I was at a stoplight and there was a guy stopped on his motorbike on the side of the road and he was pulling some things out and having a phone conversation and my imagination just went, and that's how Outskirts of Love got started. Yeah.
Yeah, very organic, very natural is what it
Yeah.
sounds.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's what
You
comes
just
across.
gotta wait. Yeah.
Yes, you gotta be
There's
waiting,
no
you gotta be
forcing
ready.
it. Yeah.
You gotta grab them when they come
That's
along.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
So, ready for a few more?
Sure. Let's play a little bit more. I'm gonna try and get through this song. It's a John Prine song called Long Monday. And for anybody who's been in a long distance relationship or just is yearning to be with someone they love, these days there's a lot of that going on. So, yeah. And John Prine, see, I knew this was going to happen. Not a dry in the house. It just left a big hole when he passed. And this is one of my favorites of his, so I thought I would do it for you guys tonight. Yeah, and I'm also going to actually turn my guitar on. Thank you, Nat. Okay, so Long Monday. Radio's on, the windows rolled up, and my mind's rolled down. Headlights shine like the silver moon rolling on the ground. We made love in every way love can be made. We made time, it looked like time would never fade. Friday night and we both made the guitar hum. Saturday made Sunday feel like it would never come. It's gonna be a long Monday, sitting all alone on a mountain by a river that has no end. It's gonna be a long Monday, stuck like the tick of a clock has come unwound again. Soul to soul, heart to heart, and cheek to cheek. Come on, baby, give me a kiss that'll last all week. The thought of you leaving again just brings me down. The promise of your sweet love brings me around. Gonna be a long Monday, sitting all alone on a mountain by stuck like the tick of a clock that's come unwound again. 7 deadly sins sleeping in the bottom of the deep blue sea. Objects in the mirror may appear nearer than they seem to be. Long Monday. Rest in peace, John Prine.
Thanks for the virtual performances. She misses the live ones.
Oh, lovely to hear from you. Wow.
Ethan Ream says, wish we were there.
Yeah, I wish you guys were too.
Yeah. Now here's something. I've never been to a gig this so far away, but there's some folks from Assam, India. So welcome Abhijit and Samir. Thank you for watching, everybody.
Wow.
That's
well,
very
that
cool.
might be worth a prize or something. Do we have prizes or with?
We've got door prizes, but it's you have to have a really long arm.
That's right. Yeah, or a meat draw.
A meat draw, yes. The meat, yes. There's yes.
That's a possibility, maybe.
It's the West Coast vegetarian draw.
Right. Okay. Veggie burger.
Yeah.
Draw.
4,000 bag of carrots.
Yeah. Strawberries. Ooh, strawberry season. That's a good prize right there. Yes. Man, it's a good thing I got people here helping me. And we do, thanks to the crew here, John and Alice and Nick. Really appreciate you guys, and Daniel, of course, being here. So this song I'm going to do is a little song, a little ditty that I wrote. It's also on the CD, and it's called Slow It Down. So it's maybe apropos for some of us those last few months, or not. For some of us, we've been busier than ever, but yeah, it's just kind of a fun little song that I wrote really for myself. This is not, I'm not judging any of you. It's really just for me. So, slow it down. There's no need to rush. Slow it down. 'Cause you've been here more than once. You've seen this merry-go-round. Forgive. You're training wheels this time. Where you going anyway? The greener grass is alive. Your desperate hands work so hard, shuffling every deck to find that secret wild card your heart is calling. Oh, but your frantic mind won't hear. It's hard to slow it down when you're racing the speed of fear. You'll be fine, so fine, if you rest that weary mind. You're worried everybody gonna pass you by. They might want to join you for a while. Every time you think you're close, well, that rainbow fades away. There's no pot of gold, you chase the sun across the sky. Oh, just wait, have a seat, let the stars show you how to shine. You'll be fine, so fine, if you rest your your dancing shoes have worn right through. Maybe sit this one out. What have you got to lose? The band, they will play again sometime. Let's hope. Just have a seat and go home and let your dreams show you how to fly. Let's try that line again. Head for home and let your dreams show you how to shine. Slow it down. Just chill. Slow
Nicely
down.
done, Sue.
Thanks, Daniel. Thank you.
So I want to let you folks know that you're at home, and we really appreciate you watching and listening, hanging out, sending all these great comments. And if you want to know how to support these fine folks, in other words, sometimes you're paying an admission, sometimes you're just dropping in, but if you wish to, we would love for you to go to emporium.ca, and then you could support John and Alice and this wonderful venue, arts and cultural hub that they have, and it's still going. So thank you for heading there, and also they're open in the day. They have a takeout window, some great stuff. And if you'd like to send something to Sue, if you'd like to send her a donation or just a thank you or a few bucks, that would be much appreciated. You can send it to suedeckermusic@gmail.com, and you can just send her an email money transfer. I think that's how. A few more shout outs. This is great. Ooh, Adam Olson again. This guy. Popular. He says, thanks for creating a place for us to hang out tonight, and you are most welcome. With thanks to all of the team and you, Sue.
Aw.
John Russell, all right, lovely, he says.
Aw, nice.
Jill Otark in Brentwood, all right, just around the corner. She said, this is great. And I would agree. Hello from Chris Spencer Lowe.
Ah, nice.
Wasn't he in there before? Didn't he get
Yeah.
Well done.
He's all the way from the East Coast, so, you know, it takes a little.
And hi from Dave and Carol. Love you. Missing the Saturday night back porch sessions.
Aw, hi, Dave and Carol. Oh, man.
Was that the Imagine Cafe you were doing?
Yes, yeah, we were a group of friends and I that really love the back porch blues. We love vintage blues, sorry, and we're doing a session called Back Porch Blues, and of course we're not anymore for the next little while, but yeah, we just get together and just play some of the old blues.
Hannah God says, love that song. Catherine Anderson. One we're on, let's see, something about an intersection.
An intersection, oh goodness.
Exactly.
Hope somebody else is
Oh, they're an
driving.
intersection away, sorry.
Got
They're
it.
in the neighborhood.
Okay,
They're
nice.
circling.
Hello.
Dan Olson says, beautiful addition to our evening, and thank you.
Nice.
And Robbie Hancock, good friend. Hello there,
Hello,
Robbie.
Robbie.
Good to see and hear you. He has joined the watching party, so thanks, Robbie. And I think you had your own this evening. Hope it went well. And
Gosh.
yeah, we've got time for a few more, I think.
Okay, good. Sure.
Sue, and
Couple
so
more
thank you again
songs.
to John and Alice, and
Yes.
Nick on the sound,
Thank
and
you,
of course to
guys.
you, Sue, for your beautiful music,
Thank
and
you.
thank you, all of you folks, for this lovely evening. Sue
well,
Decker, everybody.
Thanks everybody for turning up. Yeah, it's been my pleasure to play with you and my pleasure to work with this crew to bring a little bit of a live vibe into your home tonight. I think we've got time for a couple more songs. I'm going to pull this one out. It's not a song that I've performed very much. It's a relatively new one. It's called A Mother Who Has No Child. A Woman Who Has No Child. And it's the first song that I finished in this project that I'm doing. Music-inspired songs inspired by Emily Carr and her writings and her writing. And so this is the first one that's been finished. Let me start that again. What does a farmer who has no land do every morning with his idle hand? He got seeds in his pocket, he got no place to plant. He is a farmer who has no land. His brother the wind, how he understands. Rain his companion, the sun his right-hand man. The wisdom of the ages still at his command. He is a farmer who has no land. What does a preacher who has no faith do at the pulpit while his congregation waits? Does he bear false witness, or does he dare to say, I am a preacher who has no faith? Imagine the silence in the church that day. Who will cast the first stone at the man who's lost his way? Who is gonna stand up, minister, and pray for this lonely preacher who has no faith? Who has no faith. What does a woman who has no child do on her deathbed? Can you hear her cry? Have I been forsaken by the tree of life? I am a woman who has no child. Until she meets her family on the other side. Can't she hear the grieving of those she leaves behind? Don't she hear the mourning and singing through the night for this precious woman who has no child? To the farmer who has no land. Pray for the preacher who has no faith. Yes, and mourn for the woman who has no child.
Nicely done, Sue.
Thank you. Thanks for coming, everybody.
Carol Ray says such a great break from today's news.
Oh my
you,
gosh.
Sue, we needed this. So yes.
Well,
Yeah.
that's my hope, is that we do get a break from some of what's going on.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And Leslie Gentile. Hello, Leslie. Nice to hear from you. And Rob Horner both wrote to express their enjoyment. So yeah. Feels good, eh?
It feels great.
You can feel the love in here.
I absolutely can. I already could before we started, and now all you folks have multiplied it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so you've got maybe one
Want to
more
do
for
another
us, do you
tune?
think?
Sure, we definitely can do that.
I think I can hear applause via Facebook.
Yeah, let's do one
I
more.
know folks would love to hear it. We've got lots of people calling in and whatnot, and the
Yeah.
messaging and the love. So let's
Well,
give them one more.
that sounds great. And I just want to give another thanks to you, Daniel,
Thank you.
for coming and being my companion here on camera and behind the camera. John and Alice and Nick, you guys have been fantastic. So thank you so much for doing this. And let's say that this is the first of some others. I think that
First of many, live
first
and
of
interactive.
many live and interactives. Exactly. We definitely need this. So.
And you folks being there is a great way to support local artists. We really do need you folks, so thank you so much for tuning in and staying tuned and sending your messages. Makes it a lot of fun.
It was a whole lot of fun.
So Sue, what are you going to play us out
Well, so this song is, it's called Travelin' Light.
with? Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're going to do. Head out of here.
Traveling light, though, you brought 47 guitars. Just pointing that out.
There's only 35, Daniel.
There's a
I mean,
mild
come
exaggeration.
on. Just mild. A little bit of an exaggeration. Yeah, so this song, Travelin' Light, is one that I wrote. It's on the CD as well, and I wrote it. Look, I'm all plugged in, and I did all the right things. I figured it out by the end of the show. Yes, okay, we're good. It's one that I wrote when I was leaving Edmonton, and you know, kind of just clearing out the past. Not that it was nefarious or anything, but you know, and moving on and moving into something new when I moved here to Victoria. So it's that's where this one came from. Traveling light, and I wish that of all of you. May your hearts be light. And sorry for hitting the mic. And we'll see you next time. Traveling light. I'm pulling out all those tangled roots. I'm washing all the gumbo off my boots. Traveling light, watch me go now. I ain't got no load to weigh me down. And I'm dumping out the ashes of old flames. I'm gonna wash them in the wind away. I'm traveling light, watch me go now. I ain't got no load to weigh me down. I'm gonna let the secrets fly out the door. I don't need those burdens no more. I'm traveling light, watch me go now. I ain't got no load to weigh me down. Somewhere along the way, I'll gladly share this road day by day. I'm traveling light, watch me go now. I ain't got no load to weigh me down. got no load to weigh me down. I ain't got no load to weigh me down. Thanks, everybody. See you next time.
Brandy, Pat, Joanne, and Christine sending a wave. Sheldon, Lynn, Sage, Nathaniel joined us from the watching party. Marche Mayer is enjoying from here in Brentwood Bay. So thanks,
Wonderful.
everybody. Thank you so much, Sue.
Thank you, Daniel. Good night, everybody.